Well, hey everyone, thank you for sticking around backstage. Let's just do a little bit of a sound check to make sure that our sound is going. I think it is. How are we doing back there, Yuan? We're good on the sound? I'm here with Stuart. Stuart, good to see you again, sir.
Good to see you again.
Maybe you can introduce yourself to our audience and tell them what you are all about and where we're sitting right now.
Well, we're sitting at Linka Coffee right now. This is right in the middle of Chongqing. And we are together here to talk about whatever you want to.
Well, I mean, we got a lot of questions for you here. I'm just going to have a look at our screen here. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. We are here in an absolutely beautiful part. What part of Chongqing are we sitting in here?
Right in the middle, I think, in the urban city area.
Well, I would say the middle of Chongqing, to me, would be the central business district. That would be Victory Monument, Jiefeng Bay.
Yeah.
But you tell me, this is your city.
Yeah, to me, as a local, I think this is the middle. And this is where local people come around, you know, have some food, and relax. This is the middle of the city.
Well, what's interesting here is, you know, how have business opportunities in Chongqing? We've known each other about 5 years now. You're a business guy. I always look at you, a little bit entrepreneur, always trying something new. This exciting city of Chongqing, what has changed here in the last 5 years? You're the man on the street. That's why I'm coming right to you for it.
All right. Objectively speaking, Chongqing's industrial right now somewhat lopsided, I think. The heavy industry and the internet, finance, and some other sectors were pretty strong, like maybe even military industries. But for other parts are quite weak, like electronic stuff. Maybe they have a huge plan for electronic industries. But as speaking of R&D strength, it's pretty backward, competing with those like Shenzhen, Shanghai, those cities. For me, right now I'm doing like off-road cars, like 4x4 area, those modification parts, like this. This is our logo here.
Oh, so is this the company you're with right now?
Yeah, of course, I'm doing this.
TRE, that looks like was that like a bull or what is that?
It's Rhino.
A rhino. Okay, let's have a look here. So I'm going to show the camera. This is TRE 4x4 Productions. 4x4 Productions. I don't know if you guys can see that, or I'll put it maybe on the other camera right about there. You can show our viewers. What is that? So is this the company you're with right now?
Yeah, we're kind of a mixing up of a new and old. You know, back in like 20 years, many people in Chongqing were doing automobile parts. Not automobile, for car parts.
Car parts, yeah.
Yeah, and this car part industry in Chongqing is quite huge. Like for now, even now, the motorcycle car industry productions, it's huge here. And for something new is the recent years, it's like international marketing, selling things to like the world. I think we are combining these two things together. For now, we are selling our inventions, new parts to the world. I think this is a kind of a innovation for us, I think.
Well, let me ask that, you know, before I get to the next question here. We're talking about auto parts, but then we're also talking about Chongqing now being one of the new energy vehicle capital part of China here. I mean, huge names here. We got Chang'an, which is a massive name, who then also make Deepal. They also make Avatar 1.1, the Avatar 1.2.
Yeah.
I mean, that Avatar brand is massive. So I kind of call it the Motor City. I think where you're coming from is you're telling us we're going through a shift. We're going from maybe traditional combustible engine cars and we're shifting over to the new energy vehicle part. and you think there's just maybe a missing gap here, and maybe that has gone down to cities like maybe Guangzhou or Shenzhen on the electronic parts? Is that where you're going with it?
Well, not at all, I think.
No?
Not at all. You know, no matter what you're speaking, the oil drive, gas drive cars and the new energy drive cars, down to the basic, it's cars. Whatever you're making cars. You're not making phones. It's not It's not a phone with four wheels after all. But
Okay.
what we should focus is the car itself, not about not like something that I don't think like a few years ago somebody make a PPT then he can say he will make a car. That time has already passed.
Okay. So where are we then with the cars thing? Do you still see prosperity in Chongqing, or you have a more of a dim outlook on it? What's your thoughts?
Well, I think it's still a big thing here in Chongqing. It still has a lot of opportunity in that area for Chongqing, and for everybody who want to come to Chongqing. I think it's still a good investment.
Okay. Okay. So let's get around to the next question. That you're a Chongqing boy. You're born and raised here.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so this is your city. You have seen remarkable changes.
That's my city.
You know, development-wise, what major changes have you seen in the city? Let's go over the last 10 years, okay? What have you seen in change? I've been here 5, so like the most dramatic change, without doubt, I would say, is probably infrastructure.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, sure. I still remember, just like 1 kilometer from around here, there was a building. I watched it being built when I was a kid. But even before I graduated from college, that building was torn apart and
Really?
rebuilt.
What was it? What kind of building was it?
Before it was a market, market for everything. Electronic parts,
Like
mechanical parts.
Chowtimin Market? Something like a little market in Chowtimin where you can buy running shoes and something like that.
Something like
So
that.
traditional, classic market street with gadgets.
Yeah, but right now it's like a shopping mall.
Shopping mall now.
Yeah, just from that direction, 1 kilometer.
Okay. And I mean, we're seeing also what I've seen, and I've done many videos on this, is the infrastructure here. This is not a normal, to me, this is not a normal city when it comes to infrastructure, especially when we're talking about the monorail lines, the monorail lines 2, the monorail lines 3, racing into Elizabeth Station.
Yep.
There's almost, last time I made a video, it was about 90 to 100 kilometers of monorail track snaking through this city here. I do have some questions that we're going to ask in a moment. I just want to say a big hello to everybody that has joined me. I just put out a little bit of a flash to one of my audiences, and we have over 184 people watching right now. Thank you very much. And we are experimenting with our new mobile equipment here, and it looks to me like we have a fantastic screen going on here. I'm quite happy. I'm here with Stuart. I don't want to get too heavy into the infrastructure because some people are like, we heard that Chongqing's got it. But let's just finish up the comment on infrastructure. Is there more room for improvement here, or are you happy with, as a native here, on how the city has developed its infrastructure, its bridges, its monorails? So you're not happy?
No, I'm not happy. As a car driver.
Okay, let's talk about it.
In Chongqing, I'm not happy at all.
What's the issues?
Well, congested. It's too congested. It will be a traffic jam anywhere at any time.
Okay.
In Chongqing, yeah.
Well, this is interesting, Stuart, because I like your honesty.
Yeah.
But I have to tell you, traffic outside of China is definitely not improved at all. I come originally before I moved here. I was in Bangkok.
I feel you on that.
And to go maybe 2 miles, I would wait 2 hours. And when I come here, I was like, a little bit of red on the maps, not bad.
Maybe it's just a different level of complaining.
Different level of complaints. Okay, let's carry on as we got a few questions here. Let's carry on to the next one here.
Yeah,
and this
sure.
one is about safety. you can see that there's been some tragic events that have been happening all over the world here.
Yeah.
Especially in the United States yesterday, an absolute tragic event. I'm not going to get into it. But, how do you feel living, and this is a mega city. This is a city the size of New York, bigger than London. Honestly, how do you feel in the last maybe 10, 20 years, with organized crime being dealt with probably maybe 15, 20 years ago?
That's for real.
Mega city, right outside this window here, a mega city.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about your safety, sir? Tell me.
Well, when I was a kid, there was a lot. You said gangsters, organized crimes.
In Chongqing?
In Chongqing.
Talk to me about it. I want to hear about this.
Chongqing has like 2,500 something history.
Right.
We have our own thought of gangster stuff because we are, people living in mountains. Our aesthetic was independence.
Okay.
Quick favor.
Quick
temper.
Quick temper.
Yeah, you're not getting angry easily.
So not only is it a hot city, but it's a hot temper city.
Yeah, sure.
Still,
of course. You can go outside and see people shouting with each other.
And what would they be shouting at? Traffic?
Never mind. It never matter, just shouting.
Just shouting.
Yeah.
But I mean, safety-wise, would it be safe if somebody's sitting in a cafe like this with a computer out?
Let me finish my sentence.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Chongqing also has a rich dark culture. Dark. D-O-C-K. Dark culture.
What's that?
Beside the river, you send ships.
Dock.
Dock
Dock. Okay,
culture.
dock culture.
That we have our own gangster thingy going on. Like, if I may.
Gangster paradise?
Yeah, we call ourselves 袍哥,
No, tell me, what is that?
It's like 三合会 or 红门 or something. Maybe not as famous as those.
Not The Godfather.
Something like that.
Wow. Okay, we're really getting to this.
We have it right now still, but only it's not that violence already anymore.
So it's calmed down a bit.
Yeah, 20 years ago, even as a kid, a student in maybe primary school, we have fighting. It's quite a normal thing back then. But for now, it's much better. The government just decided to, the organized crimes, gangsters, they're gonna go away. We don't need it anymore. So
But
right now, it's
that's not a bad
much
thing,
better.
Stuart.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing. I just want to tell you what was it like before.
Right.
We still have that, gangster stuff in our blood. That won't go away. But right now, it's much safer. You can see it on the news that maybe some random occurred violent crime.
Some guy got upset in traffic.
Yeah,
so he was
could
waiting
be
too
on the
long.
headline. Could be on the headline of the news. That makes perfect sense that the safety here is quite good, I think.
Let me just have a look here. I'm just looking at some of my questions here. Charles, that will be this weekend. Okay. EC, welcome to the program. Kevin James, great to see you guys here. You guys leave comments, of course, in the side box there for us, and we will answer them. So, okay, we're going to carry on, and that's very interesting. You want to see what you look like on camera? There, you have a look there, sir. There you go. You can have a look. So,
yeah, still need to lose weight.
Well, I mean, you're the one that maybe. Let's talk about that. This is a mountainous city. I mean, this is not an easy city to get around as a pedestrian, right?
Sure.
So, I mean, maybe you can explain to the audience what a day in a life of a normal person would be that doesn't have a car.
Well, I think for someone who doesn't have a car like you.
Thank you for. Well, yeah. I do. I have thousands of cars.
As you said,
and thousands of drivers.
Said, you have million drivers standing by online for you every day.
Well, let me explain that, because actually you are right about Chongqing of people that are, we'll say it, energetic, fiery.
Yeah.
I've never been to a city except a city like Chongqing, where I press my taxi app for a taxi, and by the time I get down the elevator, the car is out front and they're honking at me, telling me to hurry up and get into the car.
Yeah. Quick temper.
And why would I want to buy a depreciating asset when we have such a fantastic array of cars throughout the city here?
Well,
Convince me to buy a new energy vehicle.
I think I don't want to try it. I don't try it at all. I understand what are your mental stating about. You know, before I bought my car, I thought like the same. Like you.
What do you drive? Can I ask what you're driving?
Volkswagen.
VW.
I just buy it for, take me somewhere. I don't want to show off anything.
Okay.
You know.
Is it a new energy?
Not. I've already like 9 years already.
Okay. Would your next car be a new energy vehicle?
Sure, for sure. Yeah.
What-
There's a question from the comments. What is like traffic driving in between Chongqing and the other cities driving experience-wise?
Well, that's easy. It's congested. It's traffic jam. It's like hell.
What, from city to city?
Chongqing is built.
I don't know what road you're on, but
mountains.
we're not on the same roads as me.
This city. We're sitting in mountains.
Yes, of course.
You cannot find a nature flat area.
No,
anywhere. Nature ones. People will make it flat, but nature,
Stuart, I'm going to add something to this because you're a very interesting guy. And this is why I had you on this program, because we met many years ago. You don't sugarcoat things. You give me your interpretation of what the city is. But for me, as a foreigner, when I go out of town and I'm driving on the train system here, we are looking at a train system, a recently opened one, all the way up to, I believe it was Zhengzhou, right? The recent tracks, the 4 new stations, all the way up. Zhengzhou.
Oh, okay.
They blasted through mountains. Almost 90% of those tracks are inside the three gorges.
You're talking about public traffic.
Well,
I'm talking about driving.
Okay, but when I'm on the highways, I've gone out to Wuxi, I've gone out to Wulong, I've gone out to Fairy Mountain. Fantastic highways, beautiful bridges.
Oh yeah, for highways, yeah. But in city.
So we're back to in the city driving, a city with 34 million or 35 million people, and you're still not. So what is the answer then to solving that? What's the answer?
Well, I think it's about what the city was built in the first place after the Second World War. We were bombed by the Japanese for about 6 constant years. Everything was gone. We're gonna rebuild. But back then, I don't think they will think about after a few decades we will have this many cars. So at the Yuzhong district, those roads cannot be built wider. Can't be built wider.
But let me add to this, Stuart.
Yeah, I know
Okay, I'll keep
talking. Let me finish, please. Let me finish, please.
Go ahead.
We are sitting on a mountain.
Yes.
I think the downside, I already told you, it's really congested, right? But the good side is people are trying to solve this problem, like digging the whole mountain hollow and make tunnels in the mountain.
But you guys already have the tunnels right under Yuzhong District.
Yeah,
there's a whole, but nobody uses them.
No, I use them.
So then where you get trapped, there's nobody there. I mean, there's a city underneath the city here.
Nobody.
Chongqing.
I could be jammed in the tunnels.
You might be talking about, for example, just for our viewers can understand here. Stuart's talking. Let's compare this to coming from Manhattan to New York. Manhattan would be Jiang Bay. New York would be the CBD Yuzhong District.
All right.
There is one tunnel that comes off the bridge. So imagine taking the Brooklyn Bridge and Shinsemin, and you go through a little tunnel. But if you continue on that, you go right underground, the whole city, and there's all these magical exits. There's nobody on the roads there.
Well, that's why
Yeah, I agree
I
with
think
you.
that's
Up
why
top,
they
it's-
make that so complicated. To
I agree with you on the top surface.
make
It's
less
terrible.
people go in there and get lost in there.
Well, it seems to me that I think your next job is going to be a city planner.
No.
You want in on the city planning. I
I
think
only
you want
plan
in
a
on the city
city
planning.
on City Skyline. City Skyline.
You want to.
The video game.
Oh, okay. But if somebody gave you the position of city planner for 1 week, what changes would you make?
Well,
Let's say the keys to the city are yours. You got
As a-
1 week to make changes.
as
What
a
would
local,
it be?
as a local,
As a local, yes,
I have
okay.
been thinking about that a lot,
You've been thinking about it.
but I don't think I have never came up with a better idea as what they did.
So there is some credit to the city planners.
Yeah, I will still complain, but
Oh, remarkable, remarkable. I just want to say a big hello out to more people that are coming into the live stream. Thank you very much for coming in. And just to let you guys know, we are experimenting with some of our mobile equipment here, and it seems to be working like magic. This is our second live stream using this equipment, and we will continue to press forward to get this types of live streams, and we do have the ability to actually be mobile on this. If we really wanted to be, we could just clip it off of there and go for a walk down the street, but not today.
No, not
Okay,
today.
so, all right, now I got another important one, and I'm almost assuming I know how you're going to answer this. Let's talk about it. Living costs. How are the cost of livings here in the last recent years? You know, the cost of living in Chongqing, you know, what does it cost for, has electricity cost gone up, has water cost gone up, has rent gone up, has transportation gone up? Tell me.
well, I think the raise of all the costs you just talked about is reasonable and steadily. It's normal. It's a normal thing because the in the whole the whole country's GDP is rising.
Right. But is the cost of living life-changing like it is in North America, where rents pre-pandemic have doubled or even tripled in city centers?
I don't think
Costs
that
of
would
living
be
in groceries have quadrupled in major parts of the world. Your thoughts?
no chance for that in China. This is our, Chinese people has a mindset that we never spend tomorrow's money. We save money. Chinese people like order more than wildly freedom. We like to make things stable. We don't want to, we don't want that many surprises happening to our life.
We got some neighboring cities around here. We got neighboring city of Chengdu in the Sichuan province.
Yeah.
Is life much different in the city of Chengdu? 20 million people, an hour and 15-minute bullet train from Chongqing.
Oh, come on, 15 minutes. 15.
What are you talking about?
It's not that short.
It's an hour and 15 minutes, isn't it?
Something like that. Oh, I've been living in a few cities in China, like Shanghai, Shenzhen, even Suzhou. I've been living there. To me, the life cost, basic life cost, basic stuff like eating, the basic food. You gotta make your food yourself.
Is that a bad thing?
No, I don't think it's a bad thing. Well, the basic stuff throughout all China, I think it's pretty much the same. You can get the lowest standard living in any city in China. That would be low cost, pretty much low cost. But for me, what's the difference is if you want to live better, you want to live a premium life, you want to have places to spend your money. That's the difference. To me, Chongqing is still backward, competing with competing with Shanghai, Shenzhen, other cities. But I think the cost here is reasonable right now. If you want to make a living, you get a work, get a job, you can live a good life here.
If you left Chongqing, would it be to another city in China, or would it be abroad somewhere?
I don't think I will leave.
You wouldn't leave.
This is it.
This is it.
Yeah. I already bought my grave.
You bought your grave.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
You're serious? No, but you're joking or what?
Joking, of
Okay.
course. What?
Well, you never know. I mean, some
I just
people.
reached my 30s. I bought my grave. What a...
No, and some people they buy, like in Canada, we actually do buy plots for burial. In quite a, depending if you want to be in the city, but I mean,
at what
but there's-
age?
Oh, I mean, 30s, 40s, 50s.
You guys are crazy.
Well, it's not like anybody's planning to die tomorrow, but it's just that when, you know, and this is interesting, Western and Asian culture here. The Western culture believes that as our cities expand, we do run out of cemetery space because we bury a lot of our ancestors in the ground, where in China it's more cremation, right?
Yeah.
So that's the difference. That if you live in a big city and you want to be with your family, you have to plan way ahead.
Well, if you say so, but I never thought about that. But this is it. This is it. This is my city. This is where I'm gonna live and die.
So what are the future goals? How can I ask you how old you are?
36.
36. Okay.
Yeah.
So where do you want to be in the next 5 years? Not city-wise, in business, in life. I mean, you're a 36-year-old Chinese guy.
Well-
What are you thinking about?
For now, I'm in a pretty good business with TRE. I think this area should be a bloomer in a few years.
TRE. Tell everybody what TRE is about.
Oh, we're doing 4x4 products, modification parts, and others, a lot. If you want to, this business is quite, I think it will be a boomer. It's new and old again, combining with new stuff, international business stuff, and old stuff, the car parts. This is what we did 20 years ago. What my father did.
Oh, really? That's what your
Not
parents
really. Not exactly my father, but my father's generation did. Okay. I think but for others speaking, I was in robotics industry before. I
Right.
think that would be another part that will.
You're in robotics.
Yeah, of course.
Isn't that industry going through a major boom right now?
Well, it is a major boomer, but it also has a lot of bubbles.
Bubbles.
Yeah, for sure.
You think we're in one right now? With AI and robotics?
Kind of. To be honest,
Yeah.
I don't want to lie to you.
I appreciate your honesty on that.
Yeah. If you're saying to somebody like our pro-China guy, maybe they will say everything is great, but I'm not that guy.
We've known each other 5 years now. You've been to my house. You've met my wife. You've met some of my friends, some of my work colleagues. What makes you happy? And what would make you even more happier in the next few years? What changes would you like to see in your life?
Well,
Because this is not just about Chongqing. This is about a person that is born and raised here, has traveled to other cities, and has come back. Something's bringing you back. What's the...
first thing first, lose my weight. That
Okay.
makes me very happy.
Okay.
The reason I was fat, I already told you. I don't want to repeat, right? Second thing would be about my career. Maybe I will hope my career with PRE could get bigger, stronger, wider, and maybe I can find my other part. That'll make me happy.
Find a partner.
Yeah, find a partner.
That's interesting. Now,
Hope it's female.
You've raised this. You've raised this question, and I was always wondering how to bring it into the conversation. But is it difficult in China? And everybody is going to say to me, "Come on, Alex. There's 1.4 billion people. Is it easy to meet someone in China? You're a 36-year-old guy. You're looking for a nice girl. Is it easy to meet someone? Is it hard? Is it competitive dating? You tell me."
I think we're at internet era.
Internet
right now.
era.
Internet era. It's quite easy, but also hard. You know, people were these days have their own information cocoons. They don't want to get out that much anymore. They don't want to speak to real person anymore.
Oh, okay.
Well, I think like myself, me too. I don't want to get. Sometimes, not talking about you, right? Sometimes I don't want to. For foreigners, I don't want to say even one word. I'll feel that's exhausted. People just want to stay in their own cocoon.
Okay.
And protect themselves. But on the internet, they were they were open. You can speak to anyone you like. But that's only in the digital world.
Wow.
It's deep.
That is very deep.
Yeah, I know.
Well, Stuart, let's just see if we got any more questions here. This is going to be my last question for you. Which signs show Chongqing's growth or future potentials? Objectively speaking, where are we going to see some growth? Where are we going to see, things increasing, environmental? What are your thoughts on all this?
Well, talking about the recent few years, I think it's quite hard for individuals, even for me. I've told you my own business has went down, and I was looking for a job. For me, that's recent years.
So competitive. It's very competitive.
It's quite
fierce.
Yeah, it's a war here, I think. Yeah.
Wow,
it's either you or me.
Wow. Okay.
That competitive is pretty tight. Even for those your DD drivers and those food delivers, there are more and more people have no choice but to get into that industry. But that industry is no stable at all. They don't have any insurance. They will lose their job just for one call.
Really?
Yeah. It's not stable job. It's not recognized by our law to be a real job. Many people right now are doing that. I don't think that's a good sign. But the good, I can also that's a downside. Yeah. The good side is I think our government has already noticed that. There were a lot of huge infrastructure projects. You see in Chongqing, in just Chongqing, one city, there were many of them. You go out there, just look by outside the window. There will be a wall that inside the wall they are putting some infrastructure.
Lots of stuff going on
It's
behind
construction. It's a lot. I think the good sign to me is our government is still trying to solve the problem, not just blaming somebody.
Yeah, that's nice
Putting
to
a
hear.
finger to somebody else. I think that's a good sign to me. As long as the government is trying to build us, how do I say, equally, more equal competition competition
Balanced.
area, balanced competition,
Yeah.
you know, background. I think we can get in there. Everybody have a chance. I think that's a good sign to me.
Well, Stuart, I want to thank you for bringing me down to this wonderful cafe. What's the name of this place?
Linka,
Linka.
Linka coffee.
It's an interesting
What a sight.
interior. It almost feels like I'm sitting somewhere in London.
Oh, there.
Yeah, there it is there. Beautiful place to have tea, coffee, hot chocolate, you name it down here. Well, sir, thank you very much. Appreciate all your insight into the city of Chongqing. For everybody that's watching this on replay, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Leave a comment below if you have any questions for Stuart. Put them in the comment box below.
Yeah, I won't
after
see
the
it.
video, and he will be checking it out and letting you guys know. All right, guys, take care. My name is Alex with WCICO, the Western China International Communication Organization, signing off here from the beautiful cafe here in Chongqing. Bye for now.
Bye. Off.